Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're gonna play Valor and Victory. We're gonna play the brand new DLC for this game called The Shield of Cholm. In early December 1941, the Soviets launched 7 armies on a 200-mile front. In January 1942, the Russian 3rd and 4th Shock armies drone on the axis of Cholm turrets, and a pocket was formed around the town of Cholm. Cholm, despite the general experience of a run-of-the-mill Russian village, was of strategic significance. It held a bridge across the lengthy Lovett River and dominated a road nexus of 4 main roads amid an otherwise large, marshy and low-lying area. Let's go. Now, we can play multiple, I guess, campaigns or scenarios over here. We're going to be playing the Slade one, which is this one. Before Cholm was completely encircled by elements of the 3rd Shock Army and subsequent reinforcements, the Russian army was aided in their efforts by significant numbers of partisans, also hounded the very same enemy. German intelligence reports estimated between 2,000 and 2,500 partisans were operating in the wider region of this part of Russia. In the early morning hours of 18 January, a sizable, well-armed and well-led partisan force under the command of N.J. Vasiliev mounted a bold attack aimed at seizing the entire town. We're gonna be playing as the Allied, and let's just go. And here you can see what kind of units we're gonna have and what kind of units they have. And let's begin. And we'll talk more about how this works. Now, what's really important about this game is that the game is played in multiple phases, and the phases aren't equal, essentially. There will be a command phase where you can split your units. Then there is a fire phase when you can attack the enemy. Then there is a move phase and opportunity fire. Then there is a defensive fire, which means that the other side is going to be firing. And then there's an advance and assault method where you can hit up the enemy. And then you move to the next turn where the next phase, the same thing sort of for the enemy goes. So we start with our little set, and then they go into their little set. And this is very important because you need to, for example, for this last advanced part, you can assault if you're adjacent to the enemy. But what I did in my test game was I didn't move on my turn for the advanced enough, and then I move on their turn. So they were able to do the adjacent attacks, but I wasn't, because it wasn't my sort of like my like overall turn. So it's kind of, it's a little strange. It's just important to remember whether this is like the part where you're doing it and they're doing the defensive fire, or whether they're doing it and you're doing the defensive fire, because it's like yeah, it's a little strange. Okay, so we start off with this command phase that's sort of ours, so to speak. So what we're going to do here is we can split our units into parts. Now, what is important when you click on a unit? First of all, this different picture represents what types of a unit this is. For example, this is a leader. This is a half squad. If you have 2 soldiers here, it's a full squad. Then with the enemy, we can see things like this is like a tank or like a vehicle. And then these stats here, the thing on the left, this number 3, is anti-personnel firepower, APFP. This is range, and this is casualty rating. And what is important here is that, especially this APFP, this will determine how much damage you can, whether you hit the enemy and how much damage you do to them. And the casualty rating also adjusts like how much damage you take. And the range is just what kind of range you have. These numbers up here, 0, -1, this is determined to a leader, and this is an additional modifier. So for example, if I try to shoot with this particular unit, I will be able to do additional damage. Now, another thing is, so in the first turn, there are a couple things you can do. You can swap your weapon. For example, I could split this unit into, wait, I don't have a leader here. Well, I can't split it because I don't have a leader. But I could swap the units. I could swap this grenade, for example, with this rifle, so that this unit has a grenade and this unit can shoot. So this is kind of something that you can do to sort of move things around. And because I don't have a leader here, I can't split them because they need a leader to sort of like move around and stuff. If you click here, you can see the line of sight. So for example, you can see that these guys don't have any good line of sight, so we might want to move them around so that we can get a better attack and can actually hit people with them. Do we want to split anybody? I don't necessarily think that we do. So I think we're actually going to be done over here. If we had other types of units, like not just infantry, we could do things like do light barrage and etc. And if we had an opportunity to play smoke, we could play smoke, which would help us with cover. But right now we're just going to move to the fire phase. So now remember, this is still like my turn, so they're not doing anything. They will have like their round in my turn, which is called the defensive fire. Well, they shoot me within my turn, and then we go to their turn. So it's something to like keep in mind. Okay, so this is fire phase. So now I can click on any of my units and shoot. If you shoot, you can't move. Now we're gonna start this off by shooting. Can all of you shoot at him? I'm gonna start by shooting at this one. Now we have very bad rating, so we need to roll really, really low. Ooh, yes we did. Okay, so before this disappears, yeah. So how does this work? This is my attacker anti-personal firepower, which is 4. This is based on the stats over here of this this unit. Oh no, I made it go away. Okay, I'll show it to you on the next one. So first of all, when I click on this unit, I can tell like who I want to shoot. I don't need to let everybody shoot. I can say I only want the 2 of you shoot. Why would you want to do this? Because you can attack multiple targets if you split it. I can't attack with these 2, this guy, and then with this one again, this person, but I can attack with this one, someone else. But I think we're just going to go with everybody onto this one. So my attacker's anti-personal firepower is 4. Their dice modifier is +2 because they're hiding in a wooden building. I rolled a total of 7. You want to roll the lower the better. 7 + 2 is 9. So this is this column. And this attacker anti-personal firepower determines the row. This is this one. 4 were 1 to 4. So here it means that we miss. The lower you roll, the better. You want to roll as low as possible. So we missed it and we used up all of these units. Now, with this guy, I might just want to move because I could move next to the enemy and then use like the, actually, problem is if you use the regular assault, we're not very strong. We might die anyway. So I'm actually going to shoot. I mean, the chances of hit are so low, but I guess we'll do it. We rolled 6, that's too high. So we're going to go 6 + 3, we're going to go over here. So that didn't work out. But sometimes you might want to think that you want to move instead of, for example, for these guys, you might want to move for like a sort of like a regular attack. I can't do anything with these people, but I can still attack with this one, so I'm gonna hit over here. Ah, we didn't roll very well either. So we missed on all turns. Okay, but that's okay. We'll just end. I don't think we can shoot with anybody else. No, so we're just gonna end our turn. Now it's a move phase. This is very important because at the end of this move phase, there is a defensive fire, which means that they'll get to shoot at us. So what we want to do is we want to move into, we want to move like behind cover essentially. But also this is the, if we were to move adjacent to an enemy unit, we would be able to do the, so we actually can't get there anyway. We would be able to do the sort of like assault, the adjacency assault. So I'm actually gonna move next to them with this unit. They get to hit me because I moved next to them, but they miss. So they're gonna, oh wait, how did they miss? Didn't they? Oh, they got -2 before because of the opportunity modifier. Okay, so they hit me, that's fine. But we will be able to do the adjacency attack. No, I didn't mean to do this, come on. Okay, fine. For next time we can do the attack next time. We're gonna use this sort of assault movement. This will lower my movement points to half, but it will give me a slightly better cover. I want to move a bit closer. With this one, oof. I'm gonna try to move into this building. I do get the building defense, as you can see, and also the assault fire defense, so they miss me and I'll be able to try that sort of immediate adjacency attack if I want to. Now it's defensive fire for them, so they'll be able to shoot at me. Which is not ideal. They missed. Great. We need them to roll really, really high. No! Okay. We're pinned. First time you get hit, you get pinned. Second time you get hit, you get destroyed, typically. It depends on the exact, like, casualties that you do, but typically that's how that goes. No, why do they keep rolling so well? Come on, game. Stop being mean to me. Okay, they missed. That's good. Alright, they're gonna miss again. No. Ooh, okay. This one's gonna miss. Great. They have this beautiful tank that I don't have at all. Oh, so we took immediate casualties because they did a lot. Now, this is the Advanced and Assault phase. So here, if I had a sniper, I could bring him back. But now I could actually attack with decent... It's probably not a bad idea, but I'm going to show it off to you. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to show it off anyways. So this is here. You can see the stats and how many kills we're going to do. Okay, so we actually had 2 high attacker losses. So we did destroy some of their units, but we got hit a little too high, so too much. So we wiped out the defenses, but we also got killed, so not the greatest. You can also move 1 hex forward if you wanted to during this phase, but you cannot attack anymore. Ooh, we should better hide in this wooden building just so we are a bit better positioned. This is also a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it as well. Okay, we rolled low. That's good. Again, we destroyed them, but we destroyed ourselves as well, which is slightly problematic. I wanna move closer, but I also want to stay somewhat hidden. Now this is their turn, so remember now they get to do all the stuff and we only get to shoot them at the defensive phase. Right, they roll really bad, so they're gonna miss us. Well, pretty bad, yeah. So this is really interesting the way the phases work. It's quite unusual from what I would say is like a typical turn-based combat game, because it's like it's my turn but you get to shoot at me, and then it's your turn but I get to shoot at you. It's pretty interesting. They're gonna miss that, yeah. The leaders are really cool because they allow you to lower the modifier, and because typically cover gives you like a +2 or sometimes even +3 modifier, you do want to use something like there. You would like to use the leader to at least lower that, like just only +1 for them, etc. We don't have any smoke, which is quite unfortunate. The smoke is pretty cool because you place them, and if they're shooting through a line of fire, then you can finish them off. I'm gonna just start shooting here, see what we get. Okay, nothing. Hope I can shoot at these guys from here. Oh, I don't have a range at anybody? Oh man. Okay, I guess we'll shoot here then. Too high. Okay, this... Yes, so we got them pinned. We had 1 casualty, but that's good. Now, this is a really big unit. I'm gonna shoot at these guys because I would like to finish them off with casualties. Oh no, okay. Missed that as well. I don't think we can go with anybody else. Unfortunately, these guys just don't have the line of sight because they're in the building, so we're just gonna have to end it. They don't seem to be moving adjacent to me so that we could like shoot at them. So that they would do the like assaulting thing that we did. Okay, and we rallied here, so we're no longer worried. Now I would love to join up here. But the thing is, I would have to sacrifice my movement phase for that, which I can do anyway because these guys can shoot at anybody. So we have to get the leader here first, which is a bit... So we're just gonna end this. We're just gonna go straight up to the fire phase. I'm gonna take the lead, but in the movement phase, I'll take the leader and place him over here. Actually, we need to go to cover, so we're actually gonna move them all a little bit. So let's just start shooting. We'll start here. Keep missing. Ooh, I should have probably switched the weapons here to get like a better attack than what we have, because now, yeah, our modifier is 4, but we probably could have done better had we swapped the weapons a little bit. We keep rolling way too high for what we need. Okay, I think we might be done with shooting. Alright, movement. Now we gotta figure this out. So I need... Wait. I need you... By the way, this number seems to be the cover that... Oh, I could have stayed, actually. I didn't realize that this was such a good place. So let's just move there. And you move here behind this wooden building. You can, if this was a vehicle, you could also rotate it. This is pretty relevant because the vehicles can only attack like in the direction that they're rotating to, so that they're rotated towards. Just like keep that in mind. Anybody else I can hide? No, I think we're good. So they get to shoot at us now. Yeah, totally missed that. I want to, I want to put more units under the leader and then split it up in a better way, because the leader didn't have too strong of a unit. And I would, because he has that good modifier, we want to make sure that he is the one who is like, well... Ooh, okay, good. I was worried that might hit us, but they missed. Okay, great. This is fine. Right. We can't do any of the advance and assault. But we do want to think about whether we maybe want to move further somewhere. So remember, we've got that one movement, so I could move under this building. I might do that. Do we have any better buildings around? You are in a building, you're in a building. You... I think we might be fine, actually. Let me just check that everybody has a line of sight at some kind of enemy. Because I want to make sure that in case we don't... I might actually... Okay, yeah, I'll move these guys together. I did want to do that anyways. Maybe I'll move these guys together as well so they have a leader. We'll sort of consolidate our units a bit more so we can get a better attack. Remember, now they get all the good stuff. Oof, this is gonna hurt. They have at least one more attack that they can go down there with. No, seriously? Why do you keep rolling so well, okay? Yes, please. Okay, good. That was lucky. Because we can rally that back. But what the pinned is important with, by the way, if it's during you can't move when you're pinned. Like if you try to move the unit, it will move those that are not pinned, because it's like only one of the subunits or multiple of them are pinned, and then the rest can move. Okay, so because the tank moved, we've got an opportunity attack on them, just like you saw in the previous turn when they moved. Ooh, okay, so we actually destroyed it. So like if you move in, essentially if you move into a line of sight of mine, when you do the movement, we get that opportunity attack and the other way around as well. So it's really important to... A defensive fire, right. Now I can't shoot with this guy anymore because it was used from the opportunity attack. I'm gonna hit these guys because that's the only thing I can do. And see, now with the leader I get -1. I did roll really bad, so it didn't really matter. But it was something. Also, because we're pinned, we can't shoot. I'm gonna go here. We're rolling terribly. And I mean terribly. Now, we did want to split this. Oh no, it's still their turn. They've got the advance and assault phase. Okay, now it's my turn. We did want to split. I mean, but do we? I might let the leader switch the weapon with these guys. Because they've got the... I think that's better. I think that might be good. I think we might just start shooting. Yeah, now our advanced is 8. Ooh, nice. And we rolled pretty high, but because of the leader, we actually still hit, which I think is pretty huge. Ah. I love that we destroyed that thing. You can't shoot at anybody? Okay, well then move adjacently then. And no, I didn't. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that because I was just gonna like stop with the one unit, but I accidentally just like was done with all of them. I don't know if we necessarily want to move. I feel like we have pretty good cover where we're at, just with that one unit. Also, I'm slightly worried about the opportunity first. So I think we might just be down. We're gonna stay where we are. I missed shooting a lot. That was definitely a mistake, but I missed as well. And we got hit there. That's not there. No, they keep rolling so well. No, stop it, stop it. Okay, this one rolled high. Good. We got it. Theoretically, what I could have done was, with the movement, I could have moved adjacent to them so that we could do something better here in this phase. But if we move closer there, we'll be... Maybe we'll move here. Oh, no, we were under... I didn't realize that this was a house. I thought it was just like rubble. Oh, that's fine. Anyway, I think this is a good time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards some other games that you play on this channel. See you there. Bye bye.